Hey again everyone, and welcome back to another Plowbenders Custom Creations. So with the month of October on its way out here, I wanted to go ahead and feature one more pink 1/64 scale item on my channel. And it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to show, but I decided it's going to be my custom 1/64 scale Mack CH 600 with grain trailer. And I'll show you guys how I built this custom and show you a few things I like about it. Okay, I'm going to look at the rig first, and that's because the trailer was sort of an afterthought. But this truck started out as a Penjoy Mack, and for those of you that don't know Penjoy, they're a company that makes 1/64 scale trucks. I'm actually not sure if they're still in business or not, but these trucks are not highly detailed. They're comparable to Ertl trucks. But what led me to get my hands on this Mack was that it was pink, and it also came with a trailer, which I didn't want, but it was not this shade of pink. It was a darker shade, and it also had Penjoy logos on the doors, which I didn't want, and I tried to remove them, but was unsuccessful, and I think in the end I ended up wrecking the paint as well. So the truck required a whole new, total respray to get it looking good again. And for the paint, I went with some hot pink paint from a rattle can, and there's no lacquer or anything on this truck. What you're seeing is the gloss of the paint, and I thought it looked pretty good after that. Went ahead and put it back together, and then I started looking for some different wheels, because the wheels that came with the truck originally I did not care for, and I wanted something that looked a lot better, and I wanted chrome, not white. So what I went with here is DCP wheels, and these are the Alcal 10 hole wheels, and I thought they looked pretty good. Definitely an improvement compared to what was on there. The front axle did require some spacers to be added, because otherwise the wheels would have set in too far. But I figured since I was going with highly detailed wheels, I'd add some more detail to the truck, and I installed some new Sideview mirrors. Well, there was never Sideview mirrors on it, so all the more reason to put some on. These are DCP mirrors, but they're Peterbilt mirrors, but I don't think you can really tell the difference, to be honest. And also added some horns to the truck. These are actually Mack horns I got off of a first gear Mack I had in for parts, so that was convenient. Also took time, painted the cab lights on the roof, and yeah, was quite happy with that. In my opinion, this is definitely an improvement compared to what the truck started out as. Everything else that's on the truck that I didn't mention was actually there to begin with, so basically nothing else is custom on this. You know, the exhaust, that was on the truck originally as well, and it's kind of nice. They did put the little bulldog detail on the hood for this, but it's more or less just a lump of die cast. It's not really like an actual bulldog. Now, there's not much to say on the trailer, because basically this is just your typical Ertl hopper bottom. And the only changes I've made to this is I replaced the Ertl wheels with DCP ones, again because I feel they look better, and they're the same ones that I put on the truck. And I also painted the tarp on the trailer pink as well, which I feel elevates the look to a whole new level. But I do remember back when I did this build that I did think about possibly painting the trailer pink and leaving the tarp black, but in my opinion, I just don't think it would have looked right, because there does come a point in some customs where you overdo it with the pink, and believe me, I've done that before on a few builds, and it just completely ruins the whole project. So I'm glad I went this route, and I still think it looks appropriate, because if you look at the set here, you know, you got the black trailer with the pink tarp, and then you got the rig with the black frame and the pink cab. And in my opinion, that's a pretty sharp combo right there. So that's going to wrap up my look at this build. And something I did want to mention is that at some point I would like to add either full fenders or quarter fenders and mud flaps to this truck, because it originally didn't have any, and because I really didn't have any suitable for it during the build, I didn't add them, but it is something I want to do sometime in the future. But overall, you know, I think it's a pretty sharp combo, and definitely another piece of my collection I'm really proud of. But yeah, really sharp truck in my opinion. So that's going to do it for this Plowbenders Custom Creations. Let me know your comments on this build below, and I will see you guys in the next one. So take care.